Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Today, our group will present about unemployment in Brunei Darussalam. We will discuss the background of Brunei, type of unemployment, government policy, recommendation, and conclusion. Before we start, let me introduce our team members. So, number first is Ifan Zikri bin Samsu Arifin. That is me. And Muhammad Khairul Amin bin Muhammad Azri. And lastly, Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Muhammad Rashidi. As you can see, table of content, our presentation consists of a background of Brunei, second, objective of the study, third, type of unemployment in Brunei, fourth, public policy to overcome unemployment, and then recommendation, and lastly, conclusion. Alright, let's move to background of Brunei. Brunei Darussalam is a small but wealthy country in South Asia, located on the island of Borneo. It is bordered by Malaysia and surrounded by the South China Sea. The country economy is mainly driven by oil and gas resources, which contribute significantly to national income. Next, geography and demography. Brunei has a total land area of about 5,716 square kilometers and a population of approximately 515,000 people. Its capital city is Bandar Seri Begawan, and its strategic location support trade and economic activity in the region. And then, economy overview. Brunei has a high-income economy with strong government development. The main contributor to GDP are oil, natural gas, and energy industry. To reduce dependence on oil and gas, Brunei is developing other sectors such as halal food, tourism, Islamic finance, logistics, and services. After that, Economy Development Plan. Brunei Long-Term Development Plan is called Wawasan Brunei 2035. Its goals are to create a highly educated population, improve quality of life, and build a sustainable economy. The plan focuses on innovation, digital economy, and entrepreneurship.
Now, let's moving on to the next topic, which is objective of the study. We have established 5 core objectives that this research aims to achieve. Firstly, we want to analyze the trend of the unemployment rate in Brunei Darussalam from 2020 to 2023. This giving us a clear picture of how the numbers fluctuate over these 4 years. Secondly, beyond just looking at the trend, our objective is to identify the main factors contributing to unemployment in Brunei during that specific period. And the third objective is, since our timeline heavily intersect with the pandemic, we also aim to examine the impact of COVID-19 cases on employment levels and job opportunities to see how severely the job market was disrupted. And next, we will evaluate the government policies and initiatives implemented to reduce unemployment, allowing us to assess the effectiveness of the measures taken by the authorities. And the last one, based on our findings, we aim to suggest the best ways to improve and create better job opportunities in the future. Now, let's look at the specific types of unemployment affecting the labor market. We have categorized this into 4 distinct areas. First, we have frictional unemployment. Think of this as a temporary, natural transition in the job market. It simply occurs when individuals are between jobs, whether they are fresh graduates looking for their very first job or experienced workers who have voluntarily left their roles to search for better career opportunities. Because finding the right match takes time, they are temporarily unemployed during this transition. Second is structural unemployment. Unlike frictional, this is a much more long-term challenge. It happens when there is a fundamental mismatch between the skills workers have and the skills employers actually need. In Brunei, this is often driven by rapid technological advancement or change in government policies, which leave some workers behind if they lack updated skills. Moving on the third type, which is youth unemployment. This specifically refers to young people aged between 15 and 24 who are fully ready and available to work and are actively seeking employment but have not yet found a job. It is a critical area of focus for Brunei's demographic development. And finally, we have cyclical unemployment. This type is directly tied to the health of the economy. When the economy slows down, for instance, during recessions or periods of weak market demand, businesses are forced to downsize. Once the economy recovers, cyclical unemployment naturally goes down as hiring starts again. With these four categories in mind, we can better understand where the vulnerabilities in Brunei's workforce lie. Okay, we will look at the public policies designed to overcome unemployment in Brunei. We will examine how the government active measures and strategies help to stabilize their labour market. First, let's talk about fiscal policy. This policy focuses on how the government uses public spending and social initiatives to address joblessness. We can break this down into three key areas. First, government spending and welfare programs. The Bruneian government strategically directs its spending to support job creation. This helps maintain the overall economic well-being of the people while keeping the workforce active. Second is implemented social programs. A great example of this is the introduction of the GET program to reduce the impact of unemployment. For instance, the COVID-19 Relief Fund helped those affected during the pandemic, while the iReady apprenticeship program continues to help fresh graduates gain hands-on work experience. So the lastly is spending on training and upskilling programs. The government heavily invests in upskilling initiatives like Skill Plus and SPIN. These programs are designed to build a highly skilled workforce, increase the marketability of local talents, and ensure their skills align perfectly with what the industry actually needs. Next, let's look at the monetary policy of Brunei. Since Brunei operates under a unique financial structure, its monetary strategy focuses heavily on stability and liquidity. We can look at this through three main pillars. First, the currency board arrangement. The Brunei dollar is pegged directly to the Singapore dollar at a 1-to-1 ratio. While this peg limits Brunei's ability to run an independent or free monetary policy, it provides a highly stable foundation that helps to secure investment and stimulate the economy. Second, ensuring banking liquidity to prevent layoff. Brunei government focus on keeping the banking system stable and liquid. By ensuring that the country does not face cash constraints, banks can continue to provide loans to businesses. This critical support prevents companies from going bankrupt during tough times, which directly helps to prevent massive employee layoff. Third is avoiding exchange rate shock. Brunei maintains stability by avoiding currency devaluation. By keeping the exchange rate steady, the government protects the purchasing power of its citizens. This also keeps import and operating costs predictable for companies, which ultimately protects local jobs from being cut.
Now, we will present several recommendations to solve unemployment issues in Brunei. Offering more job opportunities. Brunei should reduce its dependence on oil and gas by strengthening industries such as finance, tourism, and agriculture. A good example is the Brunei Career Tour 2024, which attracted over 8,000 job seekers and filled more than 500 vacancies. This shows that collaboration between industries can create more employment opportunities. Improving recruitment system. The Public Service Commission recruitment website can be improved by creating a more user-friendly platform, introducing personalized job matching, allowing users to upload resumes, collaborating with social media and career websites. These improvements can help job seekers find suitable jobs more easily. Development of rural areas. Brunei should develop rural areas such as Temburong, Tutong, and Belait. These areas have potential for agriculture and ecotourism development. Government support through subsidies, training, and infrastructure can create jobs and reduce unemployment. Encourage youth entrepreneurship and innovation. The government should encourage young people to become entrepreneurs. Support can be provided through microfinancing schemes such as BIS Belia, Youth Entrepreneurship Program, networking opportunities with investors and industry experts. This can help youth become job creators rather than job seekers. In conclusion, youth unemployment in Brunei is influenced by the mismatch between employers' expectations and young people's career preferences. Many youth prefer secure and well-paid jobs, while employers require specific skills that may not match available talent. Therefore, continuous collaboration between the government, employers, and educational institutions is important to reduce unemployment and improve future employment opportunities.
That's all from our side. Thank you for listening.